The Battlefield 6 devs are looking to try to fix the netcode and connection issues that are going on right now inside of Battlefield 6. Now, there's been netcode issues, desync issues. There's been a lot of stuff going on in the game since it has launched when it comes to connection problems. The dev team has been doing a really great job at listening to the community, and it looks like next week on the 9th, with that big update we're getting, we should see some fixes for some of these connection issues. I expect this to be something that it takes a couple updates to actually get to where they want it, but at least they are acknowledging it. They said they're wanting to build, a better hit registration kind of feel, so it's more consistent, reliable, and predictable during every engagement. It says they want to improve how bullet trajectories are aligned in fast-paced situations, including cases where shots were fired transitioning into zoom. These corrections hopefully will correct inconsistencies that could affect the hit registration and reliability of where your shots were landing. They've also made updates to better handle high density combat scenarios. So in other words, those high density combat scenarios are where you're in situations where there's a lot of players on the screen, vehicles on the screen, a lot of destruction going on, and you're just having different kind of issues with connections just from all of that going on. But then you add the rest of it in, and that's where you get those really weird scenarios in game where you run up on someone, maybe they're laying down, maybe their back's to you, whatever the case may be, and you start to fire your weapon, and the first several shots or none of the shots actually register whatsoever, and that is very frustrating. Now, I'm not sure if this will fix everything. We do know that Battlefield has had connection issues with some of their other games. I think of things like Battlefield 3 and 4. It took them a while to get the netcode to run correctly. And even in that game, you had those weird scenarios where on your end, your connection's perfectly fine. But you would have those pop-ups in the top corner where it's showing some type of connection issue in game, even though, everything on your side of, the game is running as it should. So it's something that has gone on in Battlefield for a really long time. It seems like it's something they have to work on with every single Battlefield title. I'm just glad that the dev team is getting to it so quickly in this game. Like I said, they have done a great job at getting updates out, whether it's big updates, small back-end hot fixes, whatever the case may be. They have really been listening to community feedback and trying to get these fixes out as fast as possible. Leave me a comment with your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Do you think this will solve all of the hit registration issues? Like I said, personally for me, from their past kind of fixes they had, even with this game or games, prior to Battlefield 6, it seems like some of these bigger issues take a couple updates to actually get everything worked out. I'm hoping at least we see some improvement with next week's update on the 9th to hit registration. If everything's not perfect, I still think the community will be happy with some improvements as long as they continue to improve the netcode and hit registration problems. Leave me a comment with your thoughts, and of course, if you like the video, hit the like. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so, and I'll catch you next time.